Ever wondered where Rihanna hails from or where the flying fish roam? Welcome to the captivating island nation of Barbados. This Caribbean gem is more than just sun-soaked beaches and swaying palm trees. It's a place where history intertwines with modernity and culture dances to the rhythm of calypso and soca music. Now, if you're scratching your head wondering, Barba where? Let me illuminate you with a little geography. Barbados, my friends, is nestled in the Lesser Antilles of the West Indies, in the Caribbean region of North America. And it's not just any island, it's the easternmost island in the Caribbean. That's right, when the sun rises in the Caribbean, Barbados gets the first rays. Now let's rap a bit about its size. Barbados is tiny, only about 1.5 times the size of Washington, D.C., but don't let its size fool you. This little island packs a punch. It's like a small espresso shot, small in size but strong and potent, just like our girl Rihanna, who was born and raised here. Speaking of Rihanna, this island hasn't just given us one of the biggest pop stars in the world. It's a land of rich culture, vibrant festivals, and a history that's as deep as the ocean that surrounds it. From the indigenous Arawak and Carib people to the influence of British colonial rule, Barbados has a story that's as unique as its landscape. And did I mention the flying fish? Yes, you heard that right. Barbados is often referred to as the land of the flying fish. These unique creatures are a spectacle to behold and a national symbol of the island. So, if you're lucky enough to visit, don't forget to try a flying fish sandwich. So that's where Barbados sits, small in size but large in hits. Now let's spill some tea, or should I say rum. Did you know Barbados gave birth to rum? Yes, my friends, the sweet amber nectar of the gods that we know as rum was first distilled on this tropical paradise. Picture this, it's the 17th century, sugarcane plantations are booming, and someone has the bright idea to distill the molasses, a byproduct of sugar production. Before you know it, Barbados is not just exporting sugar, but also this potent, intoxicating liquid gold. Now let's drop some rhymes about the oldest rum distillery in the world. Mount Gay, they say, has been around since 1703, churning out rum for you and for me. With its rich and smooth taste, it's a winner, no haste. The secret, they say, is in the sugarcane paste. And let's not forget the Barbadian national drink, the rum punch. 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong, 4 of weak. That's the Bajan rum punch recipe. Now let's take a seat and enjoy the treat. It's a concoction that will have you swaying to the island rhythm in no time. But let's add a dash of humor to this rum tale. You see, rum has a way of sneaking up on you. 1 minute you're sipping your drink, feeling fine, and the next you're belting out calypso tunes at the top of your lungs, convinced you're the next big thing in Bajan music. The locals have a saying, rum didn't kill the man was killing the rum. A word of caution though, don't try to outdrink a Bajan at their own game, you'll be left under the table nursing a hefty hangover. So there you have it folks, Barbados, the land where the world's rum awoke. A place where the rum flows as freely as the ocean waves, where every sip tells a story of sugarcane fields, sun-soaked days, and starlit Caribbean nights. Believe it or not, in Barbados, fish do fly. Yes, you heard it right folks. The waters surrounding this Caribbean paradise are home to the incredible and amusing spectacle of flying fish. These aren't your typical finned friends. They're unique, they're fascinating, and boy do they know how to put on a show. Now let's drop a beat and dive into the world of these flying marvels. In the sea, beneath the azure sky, lives a fish that's not afraid to fly. With a leap and a glide, they're airborne high, Barbadian skies, their favorite place to ply. They leap, they dive, they're quite spry in the world of fish, they're the top spy. Flying fish, or fly fish as they're lovingly called by the locals, are more than just an entertaining spectacle. They're a significant part of the Barbadian cuisine and culture. They're the star of the show in many a Bajan dish. Imagine biting into a delicious cutlet of fried flying fish seasoned with local herbs and spices. Or better yet, a traditional Barbadian cuckoo served with a rich and tangy flyfish sauce. It's a culinary experience that's simply out of this world. But the influence of these agile aquatics doesn't stop at the dinner table. They're deeply ingrained in the island's culture and even feature prominently on the national currency. Yes, you heard it right. The $1 coin in Barbados sports a beautiful illustration of a flying fish, symbolizing the island's love for these unique creatures. So let's wrap it up with another rhyme, shall we? In Barbados, where the sun's always high, look to the sea and you might spy a fish taking flight, soaring the sky, a sight so delightful, it's no lie. In the kitchen on the plate, oh my, they're a treat that'll make you sigh. They're the fly fish of Barbados, don't be shy, give them a taste, a try before goodbye. Next time you're in Barbados, don't forget to look to the sky, because you might just spot a fish fly by. What's the connection between Barbados and George Washington, you ask? Let's unmask. Now let's travel back to 1751, a young George Washington, under the tropical sun. He wasn't the president yet, just a lad of 19 exploring Barbados, the landscape serene. This island paradise, so lush and so vibrant, was the only foreign soil where he left his footprint. He came with his half-brother Lawrence for the tropical air, hoping it would cure his ailment as they breathed in the island's flair. But George, oh George, got more than a vacation. He caught smallpox in this exotic location. It was a rough time, he was sick and in bed, but he survived and went on to lead, nothing to dread. Now some say this trip, in a way quite prophetic, helped shape his military tactics, don't forget it. He saw forts and defenses, met with military men, gained knowledge and experience to use again and again. Years later, he led the American Revolution with the Barbadian influence. There's no confusion. His time in Barbados, though filled with strife, played a pivotal role in his life. And today in Barbados, you can see where he stayed. The George Washington House, beautifully arrayed. It stands as a symbol of that historical connection between Barbados and Washington, a unique intersection. So let's drop the beat as we rap and rhyme about George Washington's Barbadian time. He was a young man with dreams so vast. In Barbados he had a blast. From the rum to the sun to the tropical breeze, Barbados left him with unique memories. So, remember this tale as you sip your rum. George Washington was here, under the Caribbean sun. So, George Washington was here drinking rum and spreading cheer. Barbados, the land of festivals where the party never ends. Beat drops, and we dive into the rhythm of the island. Picture this, a place where the music never stops and the dance floor is, well, everywhere. Now let's talk about festivals, because oh boy does Barbados have a few. First up, it's Crop Over. This is no ordinary harvest festival. It's the Caribbean's most vibrant and colorful celebration. Imagine a sea of feathers, sequins, and smiles as far as the eye can see. People of all ages and from all walks of life come together to dance, laugh, and celebrate the island's rich history and culture. The festivities kick off in June and roll right through to the first Monday in August, known as Kadooment Day. Now there's a word to get your tongue around. Kadooment Day is the grand finale, a parade of masqueraders, music trucks, and all the energy you can imagine. But don't worry if you can't keep up with the pace. There's always a rum punch stand nearby to keep you hydrated, or at least to keep the party going. But the party doesn't stop there. Barbados is home to the Whole Town Festival, the Oistins Fish Festival, and the National Independence Festival of Creative Arts, to name a few. Each one is a unique blend of music, dance, food, and art, showcasing the island's talent and creativity, not to mention the laughs, because where there's a bajan, there's a joke to be cracked. So, whether you're a fan of calypso, soca, or reggae, there's a festival in Barbados that's got your name on it. And even if you can't dance, don't worry, by the end of the night, you'll be moving like a true bajan. So if you're a party animal, Barbados is your carnival. We've rapped about rum, flying fish, and festivals galore, but wait, there's more. Now let's take a step back, recap, and explore. We've been on a journey, a Barbadian tour. From the birthplace of rum, that fiery liquor, to the land of flying fish, the pace couldn't be quicker. We've met George Washington, on this island he did dwell, and we've danced at the festivals, oh the stories we could tell. Now let's wrap it up. The Barbados facts are all in. It's time to reflect on where we've been. The rum, oh the rum, aged in barrels of oak, we've tasted, we've sipped, until we almost choked. Born in Barbados, spreading worldwide, it's a spirit that carries an islander's pride. The flying fish, they glide over the sea, a sight so unique it's hard to believe. A national symbol in the waters they roam. In Barbados, the flying fish, they find their home. George Washington, the first president, here he found rest. Barbados was the only foreign soil, he confessed. His house still stands, a testament to the past, a connection to Barbados that's built to last. Festivals galore, they're a sight to behold, stories of culture and traditions old. Crop Over, food and rum, and the Whole Town Festival, each one's unique, their appeal is not residual. So there you have it, Barbados in a nutshell, an island of wonders with so many stories to tell. We've rapped, we've laughed, we've learned facts anew, we've seen Barbados from a fresh point of view. Remember, this island in the Caribbean Sea, a place of rum, flying fish, and history. We've had some fun and we've had some laughs, but our journey through Barbados, it's now in the past. That's the wrap on Barbados, an island of fun facts and hilarious raps. Until next time, keep your travel maps handy, cause who knows where we'll go next, it could be just as dandy.